This is a story called The Children Allergic to Light. A young mum has just come home from the supermarket with three of her daughters, Ellie aged 7, Holly aged 5 and Phoebe aged 2.5. She told Ellie and Holly to go and play outside, but they refused, so she made them. When Lisa's older daughter, Chelsea, came in, she told her to tell her sisters to come in. When Chelsea went to get them, she couldn't find them, and she said to her mum, "Mum, they're not out there. They're never outside. They're moles." Lisa goes outside to look, but the girls aren't there. As she comes in, she hears them playing in their room with another little girl. The following day is Chelsea's 13th birthday, and they've organised a barbecue for her so she can have some family time on her birthday, as well as time with her friends. However, Ellie is running through the garden playing in the hot sun when she suddenly starts screaming. Her parents Lisa and Sean go running over, and as they get to her, they notice huge blisters on her face. Sean picks her up and they take her to hospital. The doctor tells them that he will need to take a biopsy of one of the blisters to see what's causing them. Ellie was allowed to go straight home after the biopsy was taken. However, a few days later, Lisa and Sean got a phone call telling them that Ellie is allergic to light and that their younger girls would probably be too, because all the youngest girls had the same dad, but Chelsea was from Lisa's previous relationship. The two younger girls, Holly and Phoebe, were tested and diagnosed with the same thing as Ellie. The family had to go on lockdown and put blackout blinds and curtains in every room in the house. One day at work, Sean cuts his finger and he asks a colleague to help him. However, another colleague stops the guy from helping Sean, and he says to him, "Don't touch him. We don't know what this thing is. You could get it too." "What do you mean?" "Your daughters are sick. Whatever they have, we could get it." "My daughters are allergic to light. There's nothing else wrong with them and you can't catch it." "Your daughters are freaks and I don't want my kids anywhere near them. I don't want them catching anything." At that moment, Sean lost his temper and punched the man in the face. "My daughters are not freaks, they are just allergic to light." One day, Lisa was dropping Chelsea off at school when some of the other kids started calling her names, and their parents refused to let them anywhere near her. Chelsea was bullied constantly after that, and none of the other kids wanted to be friends with her anymore. One day, Lisa was at the local supermarket and she heard some women talking about her. She got upset and ran out of the supermarket, leaving a trolley full of unpaid shopping behind. When she got home, she tried to order pizza, but the takeaway refused to deliver to their house. A few days after that, Lisa came home to find Sean and the girls outside having a nighttime barbecue in the back garden. Suddenly they heard a noise, and when they looked, someone had thrown a petrol bomb in their kitchen, setting it on fire, and there was people throwing rubbish all over the garden and drawing graffiti on their van. After that, Lisa and Sean decided that the best thing to do was to move from their home in London to live in the Yorkshire Dales. On their way there, the police stopped them because one of the lights on the van wasn't working. When the policeman heard the kids in the back of the van, he opened the door and Chelsea dived on her sister to protect them from the light, and she shouted to the police as the younger girl screamed, "Close the door! Why are you kids hidden away like that?" "Our three youngest daughters are allergic to light. That's why they are in darkness and covered from head to toe. I'm really sorry. Obviously I didn't know. If I had, I wouldn't have opened the door." "It's okay. You weren't to know." They drove off, and further down the road they stopped for petrol. When they went to pay, they realised that they didn't have enough money and they couldn't use their bank cards because none of them had any money in the bank. Lisa offered to give the man in the petrol station her engagement and wedding rings. Just at that moment, the policeman who pulled them over walked in and said, "Here, let me pay for this." "No, you don't have to do that. Call it a peace offering. When was the last time you and your family had anything to eat?" "The last time we ate was tea time yesterday." "Bundle your kids up and I'll tell the cafe staff to close all the blinds." "Oh, thank you. Where are you guys heading?" "The Yorkshire Dales." "Well, you're actually in the Dales and the village you're heading for is just a 5-minute drive away. I live in that village and I'm sure when you get there, I'm sure you'll find that everyone is really friendly. I'm heading that way so you can just follow me." When they got there, they found the house they were moving into and went in. The following day, some of the locals were getting together for a nighttime barbecue, and they asked if Sean, Lisa and the girls would like to join them. They accepted straight away. They soon realised that the policeman was right and everyone in the village was really friendly. The girls continued to live in the dark, but they were happy enough. They made lots of new friends in the village and so did Lisa and Sean. They continued to live in the village for many years. They never had the problems they had in London. Chelsea goes to the local high school and the other 3 girls are homeschooled. They are doing really well and are really happy because the 3 younger girls can't go out during daylight. Their friends come to their house to play. The end. Thank you.